Dude, behind you! Let's play a Lamppost. Hello and welcome to Hula Noob Plays Short in Your Games. Today I'm going to play a game by Niven Hedinger. This is an SAP inspired game. A mysterious case of an unknown Kata class SCP. I don't know about any of the classes. Whenever I play a game like this that's inspired by SCP or features SCP, stuff, I'm always like, oh, I really have to look that up. I really have to get into it. I really have to play one of the main games. And I actually bought the most recent one that came out like last year. And I really wanted to play it, but I don't know why I never get to it. Maybe it's on my list for this year. Maybe at some point. Anyways, I actually picked this because I thought it was amazing to have a scary lamppost. I mean, I love weird and absurd ideas and environments for horror games, and I think a lamppost, that's pretty nifty, because usually, a lamppost in any horror scenario would be something where you're drawn to protect you, to get out of the dark. I mean, I recently played Alan Wake, the new one, and there, all the light sources are basically, all the lampposts are basically your safe spot. So yeah, can't wait to see how unsafe this one is. Also, this is short, I think 15 minutes or so. Recent SCP activity was discovered by locals in the middle of the Thornwood Forest. Authorities contacted the SCP Foundation to deal with the aftermath. A random lamppost, SCP-XXXX, is currently under supervision of Team Alpha. They are heading towards the location in order to conduct research and give further answers to this unknown anomaly. Based on the rumors, the lamppost uses energy around itself, consuming anything that comes in contact with it. Ooh, press enter to continue. Thank you for doing that and not timing this text. It's a small thing that makes a big difference. Dr. Hayden, our intel suggests that this is a Kata class SCP, which means that it is difficult to contain. Thank you for that explanation. I feel so cared for by this developer. We should be very careful while observing the object. SCP-XXXX doesn't seem to show any signs of mobility, but is somehow capable of disappearing from one location to another in a matter of seconds. Ooh! You can clearly see that we are surrounded by forest, yet the objects in this area appeared from unknown locations. We must contain those objects. One or more objects. Here, this is analog multimeter. It is used to measure electrical What's with my reading today? Okay. Here, this is analog multimeter. It is used to measure electrical quantities, like frequencies, signals, etc. Use it to find those objects affected by lampposts and collect them. I will be checking for other anomalies as well. Dr. Cooper will observe us just in case if anything happens. Oh, I want Dr. Cooper's job, which is like stand in the corner and wait for shit to happen. And Dr. Thorne will provide us with medical help if we need any. Oh, okay. Collect at least 5 samples, report to Dr. Cooper, and afterwards we can discuss the discoveries together. Stay vigilant, avoid interactions with the lampposts, and good luck. And don't fuck it up. Alright, that's Dr. Hayden. Okay. Dr. Cooper. Collect all 5 objects. That's me running. Oh man, and that's me walk. Look at what is... Why am I so slow? Is that an object? No, it's just trash. Well, it might be. It looks like a face. Look, it's like, this is the nose, this is the mustache, and these are the eyebrows of like closed eyes, and this is the hair. Oh, it's... Oh, this? Ah, ha! Cool. Success. You know what? I love this because this is peak Tomb Raider. This looks like the olden Tomb Raider games. I love it. Yeah. So we got a disc, probably with an old Tomb Raider game. We got whiskey. I mean, we're heading off to an amazing night. I think I see... Well, maybe not all the objects, right? That's just trash. It's also just trash. Okay. Couldn't we just also clean up while we're at it? I mean, you know, it feels wasteful. So books don't want to be objects. Oh. Oh. Ah, okay. This? No. The lamp, maybe? Alright, report to Dr. Cooper. That was pretty easy. I have a good job as well. Look. Look, guys, look. Hi. Dr. Thorne. Do I have this thing as well? That posture. I don't know, it makes him look goofy. Hi, Dr. Cooper. You're not really working at all, right? I mean, we all do our thing here. Impressive work. We need to pack those things and get them back to the lab to ensure their safety. Not to mention, this area is very dangerous for us as well. Although, do you not wonder where are those objects coming from? The entire road is closed. We barely got in with a van. You saw that too, right? I mean, those don't look like someone threw them out of the car window. It looked more like someone just dropped them somewhere. And if we're dealing with SCP, it's probably just manifested out of a different dimension or whatever. Ooh, no one is allowed in this area. Yet there's so many objects in here. Could it be that the SCP moves those objects from somewhere? Maybe even from another dimension? I'm just imagining the comedy scenario of Dr. Cooper just calmly talking to me and I'm like... Look, he's... Dude, behind you! Your analog multimeter is picking up high frequency. Damn! Oh no! The lamppost! It's not just the lamppost, Dr. Cooper. Oopsie! Ooh. Don't like this. That sound was very unpleasant. Find a way out. Oh, do we find notes? Yes. Date unknown. We discovered something out of this world. It is a regular lamppost emitting a dim light. Anyone who tried to get close to it vanished in front of our eyes. I also vanished. I'm one of them. My theory is that this vortex of photons create a dimensional bridge between our reality and something else. A dark place where time is non-existent. How do you know? It could be that time is existent there. Or a different time. I mean, could there be a different time? Maybe. If another intelligent society also has like... Because time is quite... I mean... That's the question, right? If we're not there to see time and grasp it, is it just a concept that we made up? Is it culture? Is it human culture? Or is it a physical thing, you know? Because like gravity, you know, that happens whether we are there or not. Anyway, the lamppost becomes active when there's a surge of electricity around. After that, it starts emitting strong light, and if anyone touches it, the lamppost and the object or a person disappear. Well, we didn't touch the lamppost, but we made the thing happen by having our stupid multimeters. Damn it. Press R and B to cancel. Alright. I won't take this with me. Oh, it's highly unpleasant. Also, it's so decoratively placed. Oh, hi! Damn. Sheesh. Is that connected to the things we found? Because we found a piece, like a disc, a floppy disk first. Oh, that's a skull. Coco. Okay. I don't know why I said it like this. I want to find letters. Is that a letter? No. Oh, hi! Dr. Hayden. You okay? You're not okay. Is that your eye? Oh, that's a nice little detail. Oof. Okay, You sure you don't wanna... Here's a question. If you're in this situation, How long do you stay with Dr. Hayden? I mean, it depends, but no, I don't think it depends, like, well, how well you know them, but I just wanted to say it depends whether you like them or not as colleagues. But I think even if I hate a colleague, if they're in this situation, I think it doesn't matter if that person is a dickhead, you know, and always like empties the coffee pot and doesn't make new one. I would still care very much about them. So I don't know if I would immediately leave them like we are doing right now. Oh, another letter. Date unknown. To any observing this, it will look like a person, a dark figure, and in the blink of the eye it will vanish, but appear once more. We call it the photon shadow, which was created by this lamppost. Oh, okay, so they're like a duo. It is always around the corner. It makes you think of a place where you feel safe, and it will trap you there forever, without realizing that your flesh does no longer belong to you. So if we're getting out, that means maybe we didn't get out? So as long as we're in this creepy place, it's fine? Oh, another note. Yeah. Date unknown. Sometimes the lamppost can make a choice. It can trap the person forever in time or return them back. No one knows what happened to those who returned, but one thing is clear, that those people are not the same anymore. Wait. This is an oxymoron. No one knows what happened to those who returned. But one thing is clear, that those people are not the same anymore. How do you know? If no one knows what happened to those that returned, then it can't be clear if they have changed forever or not. I'm sorry. This is just a theory. This is not proof. Anyways. Because supposedly it's a scientist who wrote this, okay? Like, where's the logic? Anyways, only the abandoned souls can hear the shadow figure. It whispers your name, it suffocates your flesh and feeds you with hope. When it's done, there's nothing left of you. Damn, hardcore. Okay. Nothing here, I guess? No, just trash. More trash. Photon Shadow really likes their trash, don't they? Bit of a hoarder of very needless, useless things. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Hey, it's the lamppost. No. Okay. Always worth a try. When you can only click, it always feels like you cannot really do what you would like to do. Wait, I've been here, right? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh, hey! Oh, man, it's... And it's like... Why? Why am I, like... It looks a little bit goofy by now. I'm getting used to... Yeah. I'm getting used to it. But I'm always... I think it's a good idea to have, like... Because he's... You know... Is this shadow figure with a white face. So it's always this contrast that's a little bit jarring. So I have to turn on all the computers, I guess. And then maybe return to the post, to the lamppost. Okay. I think I got it. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, man. Man, just... Also, it's not... I don't, like, it's not like I'm scared. I'm getting... You know, it's different. Like, it's instinctual. It's the jump scare thing, where it's not really atmospheric and scary. It's more like it gets you, because it's also an audio cue that's quite unnerving. Alright. But here's the thing. If I'm going back, because it said I'm really doomed as soon as I feel comfortable, then maybe... Oh, hi. Yeah, that's just... They look like the Blue Man Group. Yeah, but I like the concept, actually. I like that it has a little puzzle. Did not expect that. Yeah. It was a cool concept. And you know what? I really enjoy in games like this, because I've played quite a few of those very short in-horror games. I do enjoy if the developer takes the time to actually think of proper lore, because I know a lot of people are so about finding notes everywhere. I love them. I can't get enough of notes. I like lore. I like world building. I know you can also do visual world building and audio and blah blah blah. But I think in a game like this, where it's an indie game, it's usually developed by someone who does not, get paid for it in their spare time. And then they give it to us for free, then I think notes are perfectly fine to create some sort of story and to explain what happens here. And I do enjoy that a lot more than if it's just some random dude killing people or whatever. So I really appreciated that we actually got a proper story about this. So the lamppost created the weird dudes. And also sucks in people and basically sucks in... So electrical energy powers up the lamppost enough so the lamppost can like zap some people into a different universe. Also, we only found one other colleague. I wonder what happened to the other ones. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. The jump scares, I gotta say, a few too many. Like, yeah, I jumped, but it's not always about that. It's not always about the reaction. For a lot of Let's Players it is, because they can milk it, they can go all out. They can scream into the mic and just jump around like it was the worst. Even though they play like 500 games a year like this, they can, overdo it. But it's not just about the jump, it's about the atmosphere. And I think a nifty subtlety when it comes to jump scares is much more effective. I think environment, sound design, so not just the music, but also the way you hear your footsteps, or you hear, a weird, because I think there was a weird undertone that was actually good, that sounded like there was some sort of tone, like something was a machine or something, in the background, a weird background noise. Always helps with the environment and with the atmosphere. And then if you're subtle with the jump scares, just have one or two, and they may be even different. So it's not always the bam, here's the dude, but it's something, where maybe one time it's the dude and the other time it's maybe just a noise, although I'm not the biggest fan of noise jump scares. Or maybe it's something you just glimpse, so it's not really a jump scare. It's more like, because I'm a big fan of subtle scares where you can even miss it, if you're not really paying attention. Then it adds to the atmosphere, it creates more. And if you then have a jump scare, final one, then it really, because you're all tense because of the atmosphere. It's it's like math a little bit. Timing plays a big part in this, but also repetition. Because if you repeat something too often, even if you always got a reaction out of me, it was an instinctual, it was a body reaction, but it wasn't like, oh, that was scary. Because I react differently when I'm really scared. That's usually when I kind of stop talking, or like I think the scare and then the laugh, that's the best. Usually that's a very natural reaction, that when you get scared and then it's the relief that people laugh, that's when you got the proper scare, But yeah, I laughed because it always got me instinctually. So yeah, still, good for you that you got me. But also, shame on you for not having a bit more variety in the jump scares. But anyways, no, I really enjoyed this. I'll probably look up the developer to see what else they have. I will also, as always, I always link my developer and the game page to the video description. So if you're interested in playing the game or looking the developer up, then you can do that, and send some love their way. Also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games. So if you enjoy that and just constant talking, like just non-stop, then feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm a lamppost, like an interdimensional lamppost, and you just want to, look at me and just do your science around me, I let you do that, because honestly, I'm very positive towards science. I think wanting to know more about the world, exploring it, I totally am for it. I'm very much, and I studied myself, although just humanities, so it doesn't really count, right? But yeah, I'm really into academics and trying to figure out the world, you know, making sense of it. And also, as that interdimensional lamppost, I would be kind of flattered that you want to, like, find out what I'm all about, you know? So yeah, sure, I will not, like, kidnap you and kill you because let's talk. Also, like, removing the eye of someone? No, why would I? They need all the eyes to you know, stand in front of me in wondrous amazement. So yeah, subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.